Imagine standing on a distant planet and watching two suns rise together in the sky. Not in science fiction, not in a movie, but in a real planetary system discovered by astronomers. In 2025, scientists confirmed a strange world called HD 143811 ABB, a giant planet that orbits two stars at the same time. And what they discovered about this system could completely change how we understand the birth of planets. Because somehow, this planet managed to form and survive in one of the most chaotic environments in the universe. So the real question is, how does a planet even exist around two suns? And what would it actually be like to live there? In this video, we are going to explore one of the strangest planetary systems ever discovered. First, we will uncover the incredible discovery of the Tatooine-like planet HD 143811 ABB, a giant planet that orbits two stars at the same time. And what they discovered about this system could completely change how we understand the birth of planets, because somehow this massive world formed and survived in one of the most chaotic environments in the universe. So the real question is, how does a planet even exist around two suns? And what would it actually be like to live there? The system known as HD 143811A lies about 446 light-years from Earth in the constellation Lupus. At its center are two stars, slightly larger and hotter than our Sun. These stars are locked in a tight gravitational dance. They move in a rapid cosmic spiral. For years, astronomers suspected that something else was hiding in this system. Then, while analyzing archived telescope data, researchers noticed a faint moving object. At first, it looked like nothing more than a distant star, but after comparing years of observations, scientists realized something extraordinary. The object was moving together with the binary stars, meaning it wasn't a background star at all. It was a planet. A massive gas giant roughly 6 times the mass of Jupiter, and unlike most exoplanets, this one was directly imaged with telescopes, which is extremely rare. But the most shocking discovery was still ahead. This planet was not orbiting just one star, it was orbiting both of them at the same time. The orbit of this planet is absolutely mind-bending. HD 143811 ABB travels around its two suns at a distance of about 60 astronomical units. That is roughly the same distance as Pluto from the Sun in our solar system. Because of this enormous orbit, the planet takes around 300 years to complete a single revolution around its stars. Imagine celebrating your first birthday and the planet has barely moved in its orbit. But the real mystery is not the distance. It is the stability. Binary star systems are incredibly chaotic environments. Two stars constantly pull on everything around them. Gravity becomes unpredictable. In theory, this should make planet formation extremely difficult. Yet somehow, this massive world formed anyway. And not only that, it survived. For decades, scientists believed that binary star systems would struggle to form planets. The gravitational forces from two stars should tear apart the disks of gas and dust where planets normally form. Instead of creating stable worlds, the system should produce violent collisions and unstable orbits. But discoveries like HD 143811 AB are forcing astronomers to rethink that assumption. In fact, thousands of exoplanets have now been discovered across the galaxy, but only a tiny fraction orbit binary stars, and even fewer have been directly photographed. This makes HD 143811 AB one of the most important systems for studying how planets are born. Scientists believe this young planet formed around 13 million years ago. In cosmic terms, that is incredibly young. It still glows with heat from its formation, which is why telescopes can detect it today. But the bigger mystery remains. Did the planet form far away and migrate inward? Or did it somehow grow inside the chaotic disk around two suns? Right now, astronomers still do not know. Now imagine standing on a moon orbiting this giant planet. The sky would look nothing like Earth. two brilliant suns would dominate the horizon. Sometimes they would rise together. Other times, one star would set while the other remained high in the sky. Sunsets would be unlike anything we have ever seen. Twin star systems like this might produce incredibly complex day and night cycles. There could be periods of double daylight and long, strange twilight phases. It is exactly the kind of sky imagined in science fiction worlds like Tatooine. Except now we know planets like that actually exist. Discoveries like HD 143811AB are teaching us something profound about the universe. Planet formation is far more flexible than we once believed. Worlds can form in places we once thought impossible, around violent stars, inside chaotic gravitational systems, and perhaps even in environments we have not yet imagined. There may be countless strange planetary systems waiting to be discovered, some with 2 suns, some with 3, some with planets drifting between stars. The universe is not just bigger than we imagined, it is weirder. Somewhere 446 light-years away, a massive planet slowly circles 2 suns. Its year lasts 3 centuries. Its skies glow with twin stars, and its existence challenges everything we thought we knew about how planets form. HD 143811AB reminds us of something extraordinary. The universe does not follow our expectations. It constantly surprises us. And if planets like this exist, just imagine what other worlds are still waiting to be discovered.